Hold on. Okay, we're trying again. One more try. Here we go. I gotta go share this on Patreon. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Hopefully we don't lose the connection this time. Look at that. I am live. I am live. But I want you to go down there so we can see cards. All right, kitties, we are live. The morning of Mueller. The morning of Mueller. And I couldn't, I could not help myself but put down cards. So once again, there's no chat, not even if you're on Patreon. But so I put down cards because I got real excited because this is a pretty big morning, right? And I kind of got the gist of the Mueller report reading Twitter here and there. So I wanted to know, is the House going to move to impeach? This is what I've asked. Is the House going to move to impeach? I'm going to do a full, this is going to be a short-ish video. I'm going to do a full video hopefully tomorrow on Patreon, 5x5 Live. It's the $5 tier. But here's a short little video this morning. I could not help myself. I could not help myself. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, guys. It helps a lot, a lot, a lot. All right, you want to know what's going on? You want to know what the cards say? Do you want to know what the cards say? Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Helps me out quite a bit. I appreciate it. Okay, so is the House going to move to impeach? The reading from the other day still stands. So the Mueller report comes out. Here's the report. Hello, I'm the Mueller report. And everybody's looking at it. That's what they're doing right now, observation. It's interesting, though, because the devil is below. So maybe we should move this up a little bit. I literally, like, I didn't even do my hair. I got so excited as I was having my morning tea. I haven't even done my hair yet. I mean, it's like shocking that I'm even wearing clothes. So, but what's really interesting is we've got, are they going to move to impeach? The devil is below. There's an unknown factor here. They may be too cautious to impeach. This could be the card of fear. It could be the fact that they feel like they're locked into something where they can't impeach. But this is where they are at this moment in time. This is literally our now. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, kitties. I love that shit. So below, we have the 5, unsteady energy. You can see they're all fighting over here. So they're like, yes, impeach, no, impeach. Let's do it. Let's not do it. They're all thinking about it. We also have a card of observation up here. I'm doing a bastardized Celtic, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Again, let's observe. Let's look. Let's see what's going on. What comes next? I'll throw cards. What comes next is this. Nothing. So what we have next is the 8 of Swords, the card called Bound, and then we have the Hermit all by himself, right? So they have this information, they have this illumination. That's what this card can represent a lot of the time. And then they don't do anything with it. They're standing here, but it's a prison of their own making. It's a prison of their own mind. So they're over here with these swords, like they're doing it to themselves. This woman can get out of this bind anytime she wants. She's not, that's the nature of this card. She can just shake these ropes off and pull her blindfold off and walk away. But they're not doing it yet. So they're basically being willfully ignorant. I mean, they have their information, they have their illumination. They're not going to do anything with it. I did just immediately write my representatives, by the way, using ResistBot, which I highly recommend. I see. We have 121 people watching, but only 62 thumbs up. I guess y'all don't like my stream that much, huh? I see how it is. So here's the card we're asking. We're saying, are they going to move to impeach? This is a card called Decisions. And it's like the cards know what we're talking about. The cards are like, yeah, we see what you're saying. We're with you. The Emperor is in the home environment. So for me, the Emperor and the Dove kind of go together. It feels like they think they can't do it. So they feel like there's an opposing force here. They feel like there's something like with their thumb on top of them saying, no, you can't move to impeach. You can't do this. It's weird. Like, what would it be? You know what I mean? So I have morning voice, by the way. I mean, I literally, this is the first time I've spoken all morning. So welcome to my stream. Welcome to my, I got so excited looking at these cards. I literally had to jump on live. We are live with no chat, by the way, patrons. Sorry, I'm live all over YouTube because I got that excited. Okay, so then we have Queen of Swords. Somebody says, let's go. So this is likely an individual, although it may very well be a collective of people saying, listen, we're not going to put up with this. but somebody says, let's go, and then they start to work on, okay, let's do it. The work will be taking place behind the scenes. I guarantee you. You're not going to see somebody come out. Pelosi's not going to come out in the next 3 days and be like, and we're going to impeach. It's not going to happen. It's going to start behind the scenes. Right now, they are a house divided, quite literally. We have the 5 below. So there are, you know, half a dozen people over here saying we can't do it, and the other, you know, half a dozen people over here going, no, we can do it. So they're trying to figure it out. But then I get, these are my 2 favorite cards, and these are probably the cards, these are the reasons that I got online to show you guys. Does the House move to impeach? Yes. Final answer, yes. Victory is here. The Chariot is here. This is movement. This is the card called Victory, the 6 of Wands. You can see they're moving towards it. So do they finally do it? Yes. Once again, I'm going to be looking at this in depth tomorrow on Patreon, 5x5 Live, $5 tier. So all those of you new patrons, hello, thank you, and welcome. And you are in for a treat mañana. And if you want to sign up, the links are always in the box. But here's my little freebie for you today. I'm telling you guys, I got so amped. I got so amped. So I'm reading the Mueller report. I'm reading Twitter. And Jared Yates Sexton had this really great thread on what he found in the report. So I was reading that, and he's probably not finished yet, but I, like halfway through reading it, you know, because he was still uploading tweets, I was like, I need to read on this. I got so excited. It's a good day. It's a good day for the American people. I will tell you, that is a damn good day. I don't know what the media is saying. I don't watch cable TV. I don't watch the news. I read my newspapers. That's about it. So I don't know how they're spinning it, and I don't know how they've accepted this Billy Barf, you know, shit fest that they call a press conference. I don't know how they're spinning that, or they're taking that spin. But I'm telling you, I read this and I got very, very happy. Intuitively, I felt like, woo, shit, I am here. I am here for this. So let's keep looking around a little bit. Welcome, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. Oh, look, I cut straight to Trump. Let's go look at him. Hello. Sometimes I like to make my cards be some puppets. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I like to have a good time. Show me what's going to happen to Donald Trump as a president now. Show me that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to shoot me those thumbs up. It always helps you on T. And for those of you watching on Patreon, thank you again for your wonderful support. We will be doing a patron exclusive 5x5 Live mañana. It might be a little bit earlier than 5, I'm not going to lie, because I actually have somebody that I am meeting with at 6:30. So, show me, what does this report do? Can you believe I got so juiced that I jumped on YouTube Live to read cards in the morning, and I'm not a morning person? Show me, what does this report do to Trump as a president? Show me that. Show me, what does this report and the consequences of this report do to Trump as a president? Show me that. I feel hope for the first time in a long time. I do. I wrote my Congress people this morning. I was like, so we're impeaching, right? I encourage you to do the same. I'm going to write them every morning. Oh, interesting. He's getting that PTSD card. He doesn't know what he's going to do. Devil's here as well. Interesting. I hope you're all enjoying your morning tea. Morning tea with Auntie. Lovers on top. There's your card of collusion, my friends. So what does this do to him? Right now, nothing. He thinks he's cool. Maybe he is cool. Ooh, okay, interesting. Interesting, there are people in his cards. Okay, this is a weird read. So I ask, what does this report do to Trump as a president, and the consequences of this report due to Trump as a president? Well, the information is hanging out above him. Here's your information card right there. Then we have the lovers on top of him. We have the sun below him. We have the empress below that. He is protected. He is currently protected, okay? So he's like nothing. The cards are saying it doesn't do anything right now. Not right this second. Everything, when you go down your line here for a Celtic is the now. So we're looking at the now. What happens next? Well, we have some of the same cards we had last time. We have our Hermit, we have Illumination. So he's worried. He's totally freaked out, sleepless nights, and then there is movement. Is this going to be him leaving the White House? Probably not, because this is typically something that's going to happen very, very quickly. So unless something goes down where he like packs up and leaves in like the next, couple months, I don't think it's him leaving, although it could be indicative of that, but I'm cautious about saying that. But it does show some sort of movement. The Judgment card, this is a weird reading, you guys. I'm going to throw some more cards down, but this is weird. The Judgment card is in his home environment. So it's like, yes, we see you, bro. Your pants are down. We see you. We see all of it. It ain't pretty. We see it. So the Judgment card is here. Judgment has been called. The judgment has been made. Okay, now here's what gets really interesting. For those of you just joining, I'm not showing my face because I haven't done my hair. I haven't done anything. I'm a bit of a rat's nest today. So here's his last two cards. It's two people. How weird is this? I mean, this could be Mueller. It could be Jared Kushner. Did you see in the report that Mueller was like, so Don Jr. and Jared Kushner, fully illegal shit. I don't know if I can get them on anything. I mean, I think that's part of the reason the devil is here, because there's been, obscured information. There has been, damaged evidence. There has been executive privilege. There's been a lot of stuff that's obscuring information here as far as this report goes. They couldn't get stuff on criminal charges. Let's look and see if Mueller's going to testify. But I'm going to go back to Trump if I remember. But this is weird to me, because I asked, what does this do to his presidency? What does this report do to his presidency? What does the fallout from this report due to the presidency? And I get two men. I get two men at the very last of the reading. So I don't know. You could read this several different ways, and quite frankly, for me, it's a bit of a mystery. I mean, you could say, well, he falters and then he writes himself. You could say, well, these two men are going to go after him. I mean, you could say so many different effing things. You could say, well, Putin's going to come in and save the day. I mean, I don't know who these two men are. Nothing's jumping out at me. I don't believe it's indicative of a situation. I think it is two people. But for me to ask a question, what does this report do to his presidency, and to get two people as an outcome is effing weird. It's weird. So, he's definitely put on the defensive. I've got a bunch of cards over here. So it's putting him under scrutiny, which is great. That is great. We want that. We want the scrutiny, right? It's putting him on the defensive. Here you have your PTSD card. You can see the guy. He's got the fence and the stick and the whole deal. And he's like, I'm on the defensive. We have the decisions card here. So it does put the question. It does put his presidency in question. Do I want to go as far to say as, yes, they're going to impeach? I mean, I think they are. But at least they're going to move to impeach. But it does bring his presidency into question. And then this is weird, how I want to read this card. So typically this card is read as nothing's happening, or somebody's taking a break. I wonder if it almost feels to me like it halts it. It halts this presidency in its tracks, but the guy is still president. It's weird. That's what I feel like. It is sort of like taking a break, but it's not like he goes away. It's not like he's walking away. We don't have an Eight of Cups here, or any other card of somebody walking away. It's almost like it stops this thing in its tracks. I mean, but maybe not permanently, maybe not forever, but it stops it. So it's like he's president in name only, but like nothing's happening. That's the sense I get, which is really interesting. So I think Mueller is going to testify. I feel that. Let's take a peek at that. I mean, Pelosi's already calling for it, and, I think they've already issued a formal letter about it. So let's take a little peek at Mueller and him testifying. And then I have to go feed Mr. Santo. We have a little morning routine where I get 1 cup of tea and then he gets breakfast. Well, this is number 2. Which means I'm late giving that dog breakfast, but I had to get on here. I had to get on here and read on this, man. I got real excited about this Mueller report. Oh, I cut to Trumpy again. So let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Don't forget to give me those thumbs up, kids. It's very, very helpful to me, and I appreciate it so, 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 so much. YouTube likes to see that. They like to see those thumbs up. Thank Thank you. It just jumped. It just jumped by like 10. Thanks, guys. Super helpful. I appreciate it. Okay, so show me Mueller's testimony. Let's just see. Ooh, jumped again. Ah, you guys are the best. You guys are the bomb. Welcome to my kitchen, by the way. Welcome to a very bizarre angle in my kitchen. But like I said, I just woke up not that long ago, and I was not planning on getting on camera today. But here we are. This is your Third Eye Champagne episode for the day. We are live on YouTube, live on Patreon, no chat. But I am going to be doing a 5x5 live tomorrow on Patreon, $5 tier. We're going to be looking at all of this. The chat will be on. There's that guy again. Who is this? Is this Bar, maybe? Doesn't he usually come up as King of Cups? See, this is why I need the chat on, because you guys remember this shit and I don't. This is interesting. Okay, let's look at Mueller. Ooh, this is just interesting stuff. Queen of Swords on top of Mueller. Oh, shit. Got it. I got it. So for those of you just joining, I did a spread. I started off with a spread on the table. I was reading cards alone on the Mueller report, on Congress, on impeachment. I got so excited I jumped on camera. By the way, the cards did say eventually Congress would move to impeach. This lady showed up. So in the very first spread, it showed Congress doing nothing, which backs up the reading I did live the other day. And then it showed this lady shows up in the future. And then after that, they start to work to impeach. So we got the 8 of Pentacles right after her. This card just appeared on top of Bob Mueller. So she is Bob Mueller. Here we go. Here's Sexy Bob. This went right on top. So we can effectively say he is now the Queen of Swords. So he's coming with the tea. So he comes with the tea. This is him testifying before Congress. We have Congress at the root of the reading. So, I mean, literally, the cards are on point. It's a bit of a shit show. So, again, we have our 5 of Wands here. This was in the very first reading as well when it came to the house. It is a house divided. I mean, these people just don't have a cohesive plan right now. Everybody wants to do different things. I think a lot of people want to impeach. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, let's be cautious. A lot of people are like, we're in deep shit. You know, we got to buy some shovels. So they don't quite know what they're doing. As he testifies, they still don't quite know what they're doing. And I think that thing could turn into a circus. And I think this is a cautionary card here saying, hey, that could turn into a circus. But he comes, he spills the tea. Okay, so what happens after that? Yeah, it's so the star appears here as well. This is 2 things. Number 1, it's gonna be huge, it's gonna be big. I mean, the star is the card of fame, so it's gonna be a very big deal. Obviously, we know that. It's common sense, but it's also about bringing balance. This is a card of bringing balance. So Mueller comes to bring balance. What comes next? This man spills a ton of tea. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. There's Trump in the home environment. There he is. The cards are like, are you asking about Trump? Oh, yes, we are. Holy moly. This man spills a ton of tea. So there are things... Man, I'm getting a lot of information right now. There are things he's unable to say. There are things that he's not going to be able to say, like national secrets, what have you. Things that, oh, this is interesting. So Congress really has to make sure they ask like the right questions. They can't let stuff slide. They have to make sure they ask the exact right questions so he can answer them in the exact right way. But this man spills a lot of tea. The secrets come out with this guy. He's ready to move forward. The secrets come out. This is a big, big deal. This man will testify. It's going to be sooner rather than later. I think Republicans are obviously going to try to stonewall and stall this as much as they can. I don't think they're going to be very successful. He spills so much tea. He will spill all the tea. He's going to show a ton of wrongdoing. There are things he's not going to be able to say. There are things that he can't go as far to say, but he is going to come. He's going to spill the tea. Here's the cards of collusion. So he basically says, look, they did it. Here's the collusion. It's right here. It's all here. Here it is. This is what they did. Here's them teaming up with bad actors. Here's them working together. Here's them being very, very naughty. I mean, you don't have to be a card reader to look at this and go, man, this guy's a real naughty guy. It's legit. It's legit. So, do one more. King of Cups, it's got to be William Barr, right? If you're not on Patreon, if you join even as late as tomorrow afternoon, you'll be able to see that live stream. And you'll be able to chat with me. So if you want to do that, do that. That is how I make my living, for those of you that don't know. Let's see. And we'll look at everything y'all want to look at. We can be just looking at Mueller. We can look at a bunch of other stuff. I take those requests live as they happen. And for those of you that can't afford Patreon or don't want to join Patreon, always, always, always send me your requests for YouTube. I don't read the comments anymore. I get too many trolls, too many jerks. But if you email me, KirstenLangstonAuthor@gmail.com with your requests, I will read them for you. I will read them live on YouTube. Or maybe not live, but they'll be up. They'll be up on YouTube. All right, show me a little bit more on Trump. Let's just see. I'm not going to ask a specific question. Show me what you can show me when it comes to Trump in this report. Show me that. And again, I apologize for not showing my face on camera. I literally woke up, started reading the Mueller report, put down cards. They were so interesting and exciting. I was like, I need to go on camera right now. So I'm a rat's nest today. My hair's a rat's nest. I don't have a face on. I mean, I don't mind being on camera without makeup at all, but the hair is a problem. It's bad. All right, so let's see. Okay. So again, he's still celebrating. Look at this. This guy is still, as far as this report goes, he's just like, everything's fine, everything's fine. I don't know if it really is fine. I mean, insofar as, you know, what we've been up to lately is he's getting away with everything. So why would he not get away with this at this point in time anyway? But, okay, so he's going to try to run over this. This is what the cards are telling me. There's Mueller in his home environment. Love to see that. Love to see that. Right now, honestly, I hate these cards in the sense that they're showing me, as far as Trump and Mueller goes, as far as this report goes, what was a really vague question now, which is the problem. But as far as this goes, I mean, I don't love it. He's going to try to run everything over as usual. Let's change the subject. Let's change the thing. Let me restore my balance. Let me get my feet back. So that's what's going on here is he's going to do something stupid. I mean, this is like, I don't think you need to be psychic to know this, but it's here in the cards. This is Trump. He's going to try to change the conversation because he doesn't like what's going on here. Mueller is sitting in his home environment. Hello, I'm Bob Mueller. I'm in the home environment. So Mueller's like right on top of this guy. What comes next? Well, he is successful in changing the subject, but I think that the report itself is also very successful. But he is going to continue to try to drive us away from an impeachment conversation. So Barr is going to keep doing what he's doing. They're going to start doing new things. They're going to start doing weird shit, you know, just to, you know, let's everybody look over here. I mean, it's been working for them so far. They're going to continue to do it. So to everyone watching, I would say, if you're an American, contact your Congress people. So I have an interesting phenomenon, and I don't think this happens to other readers, but maybe it does. But I always get people emailing me when they discover me, just basically critiquing me, more or less. It's a lot of critiques, and it's not asked for. It is unasked for. And I got a lot of emails from a lot of people in the last week or so, and I hope to God that they spent as much time emailing their Congress people as they did emailing me to tell me various things about me that suck. So I hope they spent as much time defending their democracy as they did emailing me to tell me that there's certain things they don't like about my appearance. Show me one more on Trump. I feel like it's Jared and the son that are really going to be in the spotlight too as well. We'll get into that in the 5x5. I got to go feed this puppy. Anything else about Trump? Lovers again. Collusion. My. So, but right now they're covering his ass. Right now Trump has enough people around him to cover his ass. He's a very bad man. Oh, interesting. Okay, so your last read on Trump. Okay. So big picture Trump stuff. Here we go. Right now, he's got his ass covered. I have my ass covered. These are all the people he's got. There's him being very happy. Everything's fine. It's all an illusion. It's not real. So you gotta watch out for this. You gotta watch out for this because there is gonna be way more spin than you're even seeing right now. Way more spin. He may even do oh, look over here, I'm gonna start a war. You know, whatever. I mean, that's an example. I'm not saying that's gonna be a thing that happens, but he's gonna try to do more stuff. Okay, just to get us out of here. These cards are brilliant, I have to say. So on top of Trump, here's the information. Card of information. Below Trump, we do have the energy of him walking away. Okay, so the energy is here. Does that mean he's going to do it? No, I don't sense that yet. But the energy is here. So we want to focus on this. We want to make this a reality, okay? The energy is here. He's a very bad guy. Here we have again that you can see. Again, you don't need to be a card reader to see that this guy here is like a jerk. He is picking up everyone's swords as they're doing other stuff. That's him. Currently, this is what he is doing. He is trying to get away with stuff. He's going to see how much he can get away with. So he's just going to keep pushing. Expect that. Because this is a big day. It's a big day for America. It's a big day. I think that report is brilliant just from what I've seen of it. What comes next? Wheel. His family is in trouble. His happiness is in trouble. His administration is in trouble. So this is coming. The Tower is disaster. This is your happiness. This is your family. I mean, they could literally come straight for the family. And then the sneakiness will be exposed. So this is exposure. This is absolute exposure of what the family's doing. But again, we kind of have that already, right? So what's the fallout? Well, again, cards of moving. So we've seen this card quite a bit, and it does show someone moving on. But again, this could be him trying to change the conversation. So I feel that. I don't feel like it's oh, I'm packing my bags and leaving the White House. I don't see it yet. What comes next? We wait. So he's going to wait to see how the chips fall. Naturally. I mean, you know, this is like, he's just going to wait it out because it's worked for him so far. If he waits long enough, then nothing happens to him. But this time, something happens to him. So here's his end card. And again, I don't think you need to be a card reader to see there are 10 swords in this man's back, and that is not a good thing. So he's going to get it. Trump's going to get it, but I don't know how long it's going to take. Please don't ask me about timelines. I'm not good at them. If they come out of my mouth organically, they're usually pretty accurate. But if somebody pushes for a timeline, I won't be bullied into giving a number because it's usually wrong. So it just screws over me, the reader. It screws over you, the client. So I don't do that. I don't have a timeline here. I do see that he's going to get it. 10 swords in the back. He's going to be down. He's going to be down. He's going to be down and out. And I think they're coming for the family big time. But we're sort of hanging here right now. So, all right. All right. That concludes your impromptu live Third Eye Champagne episode for this Thursday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all those thumbs up. Thank you if you're watching this in playback for the thumbs up you're certainly going to give me. It really helps me with YouTube, guys. So if you want to help a sister out, please do so. I got to go feed Mr. Santos, the puppy. He's probably pissed. So have a beautiful day wherever you are, wherever you may be. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.